Shut up, phone. What do you want, phone? Oh. What? Seriously? Eh. Wait. I don't know what I want to play or what lane I want to feed the most. I kind of want to play Teemo bottom lane again. I just love it when my own team is raging about me playing Teemo as a, in quotes, ADC and also going full attack speed, and they just post all of my items, and in the end I usually do quite well. I love attack speed Teemo with a lot of on hit effects. It's just that yes, you don't melt enemies like a Vayne, but that's not what I'm trying to do. Um, Oh, I should probably change. Yeah. Oh my god, what is that? Thresh mains are Thresh mains are the worst. Because they never die. And also, if they are really good, they basically gift your ADC the kills. Or their ADC the kills. Also, as Caitlyn, it's pretty easy to actually hit whatever he hits and not get hit herself. So not get herself into danger all that much. So what the hell is that team? 3 assassins, Thresh, and Caitlyn. What the fuck? I still have no idea how the new Irelia really works. Or Irelia? Irelia, yes. I don't really understand her so far. Oh god. What am I doing?
The chains are broken. The beast has fallen.
To Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Can't save you all. Don't want to. The beast grows stronger.
Oh my god. Why?
Has been slain.
Lord of your time.
Nice. I just don't know what went wrong up there. I tried to control E, but it just didn't work, and everything went wrong really bad.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Back to killing champions.
Wait.
You know what you've done. watch you bleed, and it will do nothing. The memories come back every time you scream.
Enemy double kill.
I became monster. You don't I can see. You made the monster. Can't save you. Faster!
An enemy has been slain.
I can smell everything. All the blood you've spilled brought me here. Back to killing Timberlands. is my hunting ground.
Killing spree. Your team has destroyed
This place is familiar.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Has been slain. Has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
You killed more reckless, but let the beast.
Oh no.
Try to hide.
Crap.
kill. Your turret has been destroyed.
One thing you should know. I honor my cats. I am in control. I know Zaun's streets like the back of my claws. Run faster! Want to?
An ally has been slain.
Fuck is that slow? Oh my god.
The beast grows stronger. You know what you've done. Zaun will watch you bleed, and it will do nothing. Back to killing Kimberly. The memories come back every time you scream. with the monster. All the blood you spilled brought me here. The man I was. I killed him first.
An ally has been slain.
I
He has been slain. Shut down. Double kill. Your turret has been destroyed.
Zorn will fight back. The sins vengeance is only a step behind you.
God, no! Crap.
Shut down. Has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
Damn it. How did she survive that? How?
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Your turret has been destroyed. Aced.
You killed Warwick, but left the beast.
Your turret. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I know Zorn's streets like the back of my claws. Run faster! Can't see you all. Don't want to. watch it bleed, and it
Oh my god, they're all B and A games. What am I doing wrong with Garen? I thought I played kind of good? What? Apparently not? Apparently I suck pretty bad. Hmm. Wow. Oh fuck.
This power is mine to command. Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Force of Minions have spawned. More. I can be so much more.
No, not Lux. Lux was the only one I did not want as enemy. What? How did that not hit? What the hell? What?
First. My potential is limitless.
I'm a scrub. I could have killed her easily, but no, I have to suck as much as possible. Always. Dude, no, 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 run.
been slain. Easily. People fear what they cannot understand. Let them try to stop me. I am in control. Power without limit.
Oh my god, just hit it, for fuck's sake. No!
Turret plating will fall soon. This power is mine to command. I can be so much more. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Oh my god.
My potential is limitless. The whole world to toy with.
No! My god, I suck so hard.
Kill. You have been slain. By force of will. turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy rampage. Let them try to stop me. Your turret has been destroyed. I am in control.
Grammarly does more than catch errors. With Grammarly, you can find really good, no, perfect words that make your writing sharp, or explicit, or excellent, or distinctive. As a matter of fact, for
Ballbusters is a tragic attempt by Nathan Oakley and Quantum Eraser to be in direct competition with their Flat Earth counterparts Globebusters, led by Bob.
A 15-degree-per-hour drift.
Wrong time, Bob, but thanks. Here is their absolutely pitiful trailer. Now and again, the Ballbusters have special guests on to talk about topics and give presentations, and today we'll be taking a look at one of those presentations. But who is it from, I hear you ask? Who is this special guest? Well, it's none other than Mr. Globe Proof himself, Ranty. Hello all and welcome along to another episode of Flat Earth Friday with me, Simon Dan. Thank you ever so much for joining me. For those of you who don't know Ranty, he is one of the best Globe Earth proof providers we've got, although he claims he's a flat earther. And he has actually just recently interviewed none other than Mr. Mark Sargent. Here is a short clip from the interview where Ranty starts to talk about his subscribers.
It's taken a long time to actually get to 4,000 real subscribers, so I do appreciate every single one of them. One thing I have noticed though is that these anti-Flat Earth channels pop up, and within a month or two they've got 10,000, 15,000 subscribers.
Well, again, I'm suspicious of quite a few of them. The only one I'm going to pick on right now would be Simon Dan.
Interesting.
Because he jumped way up there. In fact, I knew it was bad because we had some of our own dedicated trolls going after him. You know, the normal, our everyday trolls were saying, who the hell is this guy? Like there's a competition for trolls. And they were going into, if anyone wants to look up the records, and you know, you can go to a site called Social Blade, and it will show you, you know, way more analytics than what YouTube has. And there was these 3 days in particular where Simon Dan literally got 1 million hits combined on his channel every day for 3 days.
What? You mean this one? Yes, that's when the good old-fashioned gate video went viral, and it was actually 1.87 million views over 3 days.
And then it dropped down to almost nothing. There was this big burst of views. You know, 1 million hits every day for 3 days. Come on.
Butt hurt alert! Butt hurt alert! Butt hurt alert! Well, it wasn't actually 1 million a day though, was it? It was 640k, then the next day 756k, and then the day after that 481k.
And yeah, so we're now he's got more subs than I do.
Yeah.
And for going against Flat Earth, and I'm sorry, his content is super boring.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, what? Right. I must remember to make it at least as interesting as reading out emails for an hour with crummy Flat Earth pictures rotating in the background. I must make it at least that interesting next time.
Flat Earth Q&A emails number 144. I think it's 144. Hang on. Hey, look at that. It's 144. Where you send me your Flat Earth questions to msargent23@comcast.net. That's MSARGENT23 at comcast.net, and I will do my best to answer them. So let's get right to it. The first one's called NASA just announced it will allow private citizens to fly to the ISS. Mark, boy, do we have them running. Hope all is well. FlatEarth.life. That's from John McCaffrey. Thank you, John. And yeah, that no private citizens are going up there anytime soon. I mean, come on.
So, Ranty Flat Earth is back with what he thinks is an absolute slam dunk for the Flat Earth team. All he has done, though, is give me a chance to make a video which is an absolute slam dunk to show the poor research skills of the average flat earther. Let's join Ranty as he starts his presentation.
Without further ado, the presentation, and it's all to do with this. The Birmingham Telecom BT Tower in Birmingham. Now then, massive thank you.
Oh no, he's transforming.
Shout out to Level Earth Observer, who actually found this absolute gem.
You can hear his excitement already, can't you? Level Earth Observer, by the way, is a reincarnation of Adam I. Fee. Remember him?
Elevation is, I go up 16,322 feet. I come down 16,312 feet. Wow. Difference of 10 feet. 10 feet of difference.
You heard it here first, people. There's only 10 feet of difference between Weymouth and Aberdeen. Of course, what you fail to understand is that you're using elevation, which is a value given to the height above sea level. As you're making your journey from one seaside town to another, then of course there's going to be very little difference between the two. So this is the standard of proof that we are talking about here.
An absolute gem. Now, if there's, let's everyone go over here and subscribe. He has 1.7k subscribers. He's always rooting around and sniffing some juicy stuff out. So it's absolutely in everybody's interest to go over and support the channel, because obviously he wants to show what he's found. You can be the first guys to actually see this, and I highly recommend going over, subscribing, and seeing all the other good stuff that he has on his channel too. So Level Earth Observer.
Yes, where you can witness fantastic proofs such as this.
Or do you think I might be on a non-rotating Earth? Which isn't moving anywhere, thankfully. But what do you think here? What makes more sense, I wonder? Let's just have a think about this.
Anyway, so within the past week he's put this video out about the BT Tower in Birmingham, and it's golden, absolutely golden. I mean, it's more than golden, it's a slam dunk. So back in the 1960s, this BT Tower, I'll bring it up here, BT Tower in Birmingham was built. I think it was actually first started operations in, I think it was about 1966, or maybe even 1967, but essentially it was before the moon landings, let's just put it that way, hinting in brackets.
No surprise that Ranty is a moon landing doubter.
The moon landings. Anyway, BT Tower Birmingham. Here's this big eyesore over here. I'll just click this image so that you can see it. Quite a big building. As you can see, it's got these towers at the top. Obviously you've got your staircases going up. You've got all the antennas and everything like that, the dishes at the top up here. And there's a reason that they built it this high. They built it this high. Let me just zoom in. They built it this high, obviously, so they could communicate with other towers.
And here is Ranty's first mistake. We'll let him continue, but suffice to say, a little bit of research would have saved Ranty some embarrassment.
Now, in order to communicate back in the 60s, they used to use microwave radio transmissions. So they would be what was the form of communication. So this tower could handle things like television and telephone calls, things like that. So in order to transmit between this tower and another tower, let's say this tower over here in London, let's show you what this one looks like. So in order for these to communicate with these dishes, etc., all around, they needed a direct line of sight.
Now obviously with the distance between London and Birmingham, this isn't the case. There's a ruddy big planet in the way. Now, the BT towers used microwaves between a frequency of 3 and 30 gigahertz. Microwaves can travel well over the horizon using tropospheric scatter, and there have been instances where they have travelled up to 150 miles. However, this is not how the BT towers communicated. More on that soon.
Simple as that, because the the form of communication that they had required a direct line of sight. It's not like using...
Hallo, ich bin die Elfe.
Möchtest du uns erzählen, warum du hier bist?
Also ich komme einfach nicht damit klar, dass die Menschen nicht mehr richtig
The curvature calculator, where they include this 7/6R nonsense. Essentially, the waves that they were using had to have a direct line of sight. Now, I'm going to show you this lady here. Her name's Molly Mackenzie, and I'll give you a little rundown about who she is and what she's done. So if we go over to her LinkedIn page.
That's a bit stalkery, Ranty.
This is Molly Mackenzie, and she's a chartered civil engineer from Nottingham in the UK. Currently, her position is Regional Director for the Institute of Civil Engineers from July 2015 to December 2018, 3 years, 6 months.
Currently? December 2018? Bloody hell, Ranty can't even research when it's staring him in the face.
East Midlands and West Midlands. If we go down to her education, you can see that she has a Master of Engineering, Civil Engineering in 1998-2003 from the University of Bristol. So she is highly, highly qualified.
Now this annoys me. Because Ranty thinks that she's going to help his cause, he references her qualifications. Yet Brian Cox is immensely qualified, and I bet you don't listen to a word that he says. Ranty waffles a bit more, then he proceeds to play a video with this Molly lady presenting.
But essentially, she'll be talking about this tower. Let's listen to what she's got to say.
Before the introduction of the fibre network, telecom towers across the country formed the backbone of British communications. This tower was no different, playing a key role in the transmission of television programmes in Britain and around the world. When it was built, the tower's height was key to its success, avoiding the surrounding buildings to allow direct line of sight of radio waves to London and other towers across the UK.
So essentially, she's just said exactly what I just said before. Let me just rewind it a tad so that you can listen to that again. Just listen to how she phrases this actual structure.
The backbone of British communications. This tower was no different, playing a key role in the transmission of television programmes in Britain and around the world. When it was built, the tower's height was key to its success, avoiding the surrounding buildings to allow direct line of sight of radio waves to London and other towers across the UK.
Ranty plays it one more time just so we're all up to speed of what she says, so let's skip that bit.
Cool. So, there we have it from the horse's mouth. This lady who has a master's degree in civil engineering and is also was the regional director of the East Midlands and West Midlands when she did this video, telling you that the Birmingham Tower had a direct line of sight with the London Tower. That's what she told you, that's what she said.
Now Ranty is doing something here called laying it on thick, because he thinks he's setting this up for a massive win for him. Unfortunately, he misses something in the next clip.
And there's a reason that these buildings were built so big. We'll just take a look at them, these ugly structures. They were built this big for the exact reason that she's just said. They needed direct line of sight to communicate with each other. Okay, let's go a little bit further. We're going to go to 2 minutes and 40 and listen to what she says here.
Force of its swaying structure. A stable platform is necessary so that the microwave dishes mounted on the side of the structure keep that line of sight with the remote transmitter they are communicating with.
And one last time, so we hear that again.
A stable platform is necessary so that the microwave dishes mounted on the side of the structure keep that line of sight with the remote transmitter they are communicating with.
Okie dokie then. So she's doubling down.
Well, you're not having an argument with her, Ranty, it's just a video, but let's listen to what she says in that clip.
Stable platform is necessary so that the microwave dishes mounted on the side of the structure keep that line of sight with the remote transmitter they are communicating with.
Remote transmitter. And this is where a little bit of research would have saved Ranty his blushes. When she initially spoke of the direct line of sight from Birmingham to London, she was referring to what was referred to then as the backbone of the telecommunications network. And this was it. Now, as I said before, microwave transmission can travel well over the horizon, but repeater stations were used in this instance to maintain signal strength. The closest to Birmingham was in Charvelton, a mere 35 miles away.
They have direct line of sight with each other, right?
And I think you'll find that Birmingham and Charvelton do.
Let's have a look at these buildings. So, I've actually already plotted them on, the one in Birmingham and the one in London. If you want me to scroll in just so that I can show you this.
Ranty now embarks on a 5-minute escapade to show us all that the London and Birmingham BT towers are not in direct line of sight with each other, which anyone could have told you from the start.
If there's a 2-kilometre geometric drop, physical blockage between this building, which would be some 2 kilometres down, behind these hills, how have they got a direct line of sight? They cannot have direct line of sight on a ball. That is an absolute fact. They cannot have direct line of sight on a ball.
Which no one is arguing with.
They can only have direct line of sight on a flat plane. Pure and simple. And as you can see, it's just high enough to get over this hill, just high enough for those dishes to communicate with each other. And that was the bare minimum that they needed back in the 1960s. Now these civil engineers back then, they didn't need to account for earth curve. They weren't thinking that some 50 years down the line, this earth curve calculator and flat Earth versus globe was going to explode onto the internet.
No, because they likely thought better of the human race.
They're engineers. That's all they are. They're engineers, they have a problem, they figure it out, and it works. And it only works on a flat plane.
Well, it would work on a flat plane, I can't deny that. But that doesn't mean it is flat. Because it works. And we live on a globe. So it works on a globe.
It cannot work on a globe. This would not have worked. If they had to build it, the direct line of sight on a globe, this building, over here, this Birmingham building, would have to be over 2 kilometres high to have direct line of sight with London.
Yeah, because that would be safe.
Now this is the most conclusive proof you are likely to come across, ever.
What, because a woman said line of sight and you misunderstood that? Doesn't sound like it to me.
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, this destroys the globe argument completely.
Only in your mind, Ranty. I think you'll find that if you talk to any amateur radio operator about this one, they'll laugh in your face, I imagine.
Absolutely. This is probably, like I say, as I said it earlier on, this will be the best flat earth proof that you're going to see, most likely, on this channel all year.
Well, that's good. Got nothing to worry about then.
And let me remind you guys, I really want you to go over and sub to Level Earth Observer, who brought this to the attention of everybody.
Yes, this man.
Elevation is, I go up 16,322 feet. I come down 16,312 feet. Wow. Difference of 10 feet. 10 feet difference.
It's been a pleasure showing this to you guys because, I mean, this is undeniable. This isn't an observation. This is absolute, concrete, line of sight told to you by the engineer over here, Molly Mackenzie, who has a master's degree, master's in civil engineering, and at the time was the regional director of the Institute of Civil Engineers in the location.
And Brian Cox has a master's in physics and a doctorate in high energy particle physics, and he says that the Earth isn't flat and that we've been to the moon. You don't listen to him though, do you? Absolute hypocrisy. Right, that brings this episode to a close. Thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, a like and subscribe would be thoroughly appreciated. I've been Simon Dan. Have yourselves a great weekend, and I'll see you Sunday for another Science Top 5. See you then.
An underwater dark level? Are you kidding me? No! I'm going for it. I'm going for it. We are back with another One Life Expert Challenge. Last week was a hit. I say we do it again. How far will we get today? Reach the goal without landing. Oh god. Okay. One false step, and it's all over. Reach the goal without landing. No jumping. No jumping. Do not jump. I am horrified. Excuse me, sir. Got a one up. That's what's up. Okay, where are we going? Right over here. Put me here, put me here. Oh, I need that. Oh, that's so risky to go for that with only one life. It's gonna be so easy to screw up. Oh my god. Okay. Gotta be quick. Cannot fall. You have to write it down and then go. Otherwise, you fail the condition. Okay. Dude.
An enemy has been slain.
Is that good? Can I work with that? Am I gonna fall and die? This clear condition is really finicky, so you have to be so careful. Okay, put you there, put you there. That should be good, right? That good?
An ally has been slain.
That's good. So long, dude. The level never ends. Have mercy. Oh god. No. Get out of here. Be gone with you, foul beast. Back to the nether realm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Kind of level that would never really scare you normally. But, okay, just don't jump. Even if I get hit, I can get another hammer suit. Just don't jump. Yeah, suck it. Get me out of here, dudes. Oh, that's nice. Am I done? Oh my god, yes. Yes. That was really stressful. It's a good level, though. I like it. Good stuff. Stage 2 with 4 lives. Very nice. Very nice. The trust test. I don't trust anybody. What? Oh, I can jump again, you guys. Alright. I don't trust you. Okay, I trust you. Said I could trust you. How could you? How could you do this to me? Okay, can we just go now?
Has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
I don't trust you anymore. You lost my trust, you stupid level. Uh-oh. This is horrible. This is really, really bad. Wow. What the heck, man? Just jump. You can make that jump. God. Come on. 2 lives. Completely gone. Is that what I wanted to do? How am I supposed to know? What am I trusting? Like, it just kills you. Trust? I get punished for trusting. This is only further rooting my untrustingness. Untrustingness. That's right, you heard it here first. So last time I hit it, and it screwed me. So this time we don't hit it. And it better work. It better work, man. Thank you. Worst level ever. For this challenge too? What a nightmare. Stage 1. Let's try this again. Bro World 1-4. Bro World? Alright. Looks scary. Alright, here we go. Let's hope it goes better than the last one. Just trust it. Trust falls. If we learned anything from the last level, it's that we should blindly jump to our death. Oh, there's a coin. I'm not going back. That jump is awkward. Going back. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hey. That's useless. Alright, cool. You know what? It's a good stage. I like it. Not bad. Not bad at all. You know what I mean? I'm into it. 1-ups? Hey! Hey! Come back! Woo! Ah! God! Oh my god! Am I done? Yes! Great stage. 3 1-ups. We're out of there. Stage 2 with 4 lives. It's a puzzle. Alright. It's a dark room. Alright. Whoa. Excuse me. Ah! Wow. Okay. Power-ups. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I don't see. Wait. Oh, it lets you... Oh my god, dude. Can we not... That freaking ghost. So the first one shoots it up, and I still... And we send it even higher. Yeah. Hey. Yo. Okay. Where's the key door? Whoa. Oh, there it is. Right there. It's behind the cannon. How do we, whoa. How do we, work that out? I need it out of the way completely. That should be fine. Perfect. Not perfect.
Shut down.
Not perfect. At all. Oh my... Oh, I went under him last time. I must have turned him around. I didn't realize it. There's a hidden block. Oh, there's a freaking Kaizo hidden block, man. Freaking hidden block. Is that it? Ah! Ah! I'm choking. I'm choking, man. I shouldn't have died. And I missed the top of the flagpole. Someone performed the Heimlich. Choking. Stage 3, 2 lives. I gotta speed run. Oh god. Oh no. Oh boy. This could be bad. Reach the goal after activating one power block. I go down there? Is it a soft block? One lonely life. What about this? Is that not a soft block? Oh no. Dude, we are so screwed. The troll level. Okay. Found the POW. Okay, hold on. All we need to do is kill you, right? You just have to activate it. And then go up here. That's it. I don't know what that is. Probably death. Probably a trap. In there. This mode is too stressful. Too stressful, man. I need my buffer. I need my buffer for spaghetti. You know, I'm very stupid. Stage 4, 3 lives. It's an underwater dark level. Are you kidding me? Why? Why though? Oh god. Wait for it. Wait for the light. Wait for it. Good here. We're good. We're good. Bowser, excellent. Every good stage has a Bowser. Boom. Out of there. Alright, stage 5 with 4 lives. Rogueport. Reach the goal after grabbing 200 coins. Hey guys. How do I get that one? Ooh, nice. Kinda awkward. Worth it? I don't think so. Alright, we're on a wild goose chase for a lot of coins. How can we get up here? Maybe if we put the Goomba right here and do a spin jump. There we go. I mean, it seems like a good stage. You know, it's nice. It's got power-ups. Lots of ways to go. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm bad. I'm bad. You know what? You know what? I'm going back. New shell, please. Alright, good to go, good to go. Boom! Oh yeah. What's up here? Stuff. Get my shell back. I don't know, there's so many ways to go. Wait. I found the goal. Wait, what? Get me out of here. Big 50 over there. Where am I now? Ooh, the 50. Yes. Big find. Whoa, don't drown, please. 10. Whoa, hey, get out of here. Damn. I don't know where to go. So many ways. Oh no. I cannot believe that worked. Ooh, big 10. 25 to go. Can I get that? Wait. If I take the shell and kick it. Yes. Worth it. Let's bounce. I'm out of here, dudes. It's been real. Time for me to go, though. Yo, easy peasy. And we're getting out of here with 7 lives. 7. Mario's Adventure, World 2-2. Speedrun. Uh-oh. 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 Wait. Grabbing at least 175. So if it says at least, that means you don't need every coin. An important distinction. Uh-oh. Whoa, dude. Get out of here. Oh, goodbye coins. Kind of screwed myself there. Uh-oh. Wait. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Oh, man. There's something up there. What is that? Did not go in here before. Dude.
Armed and ready.
Oh, nice. 69 coins. This time, don't throw the POW. Ah! Should have maybe thrown it right there. Whoa. Uh-oh. Got it. Got it. Let's go. No, thank you. From a 6 to a 9, we've got 9 lives. Going into the next one. That's a lot of lives. Wow, we're sitting pretty. Stage 7 with 9 lives. The Night of the Snowy Hills. Do I need you? You're coming with me. Whoa. Goodbye. Ah! Oh my god. No! That's chaos. You're coming with me, Beetle. You know why? So I can screw up throwing you, that's why. I am so glad we have the life buffer. A mushroom. Yeah, get the mushroom. This fight sucks. Infinite mushrooms to compensate for the worst boss ever. There we go, but no one up. We still have 7 though. Stage 8 with 7 lives. No thank you. Oh, it's a red coin stage. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, boy. Whoa. Okay. Seems decent. Wait. Oh, I gotta wait. Okay, 1 down. The heck is this? Looks awful. Wow. Amazing. Whoa. Dangerous. Number 4. I'm trying to see if I can cheese another one while the P switch is active. Doesn't look like it. Whoa! No checkpoint. Gotta be careful, man. Oh no. Here. Oh, nice. Oh, this sucks. Hate chain chomps. Ooh, whoop, there. Damn it. Alright, we still got it. 1 more. Wait. Wait. 2 more. Which one did I not go in? 3? Oh, yeah. Point right there. We gotta kill plant. We need to get the dry bones all the way up there. Come on, doofus. Okay, then. Can I get a reset? Ow. Cool. Alright. That'll do it. Checkpoint. Oh hey, it's Boom Boom. Got wings. I hate winged Boom Boom. God. He's like a homing missile, dude. You want to try and get him before he goes back up, but small window, you gotta be careful. There you go. Yay, we did it. Alright. Stage 9 with 7. Still hanging in there. Getting close to double digits. This level is for real gamers. Wow, it's gonna suck. Yeah, I think it's gonna suck. Okay. Fine. How do I get that checkpoint? Oh, that's how. Why would I want to go there? Why not just go in the pipe? Fire flower, nice, nice. Damn it. So Boom Boom probably has a key, right? Alright, I saw a key door at the top. Oh god. Oh man, so I have to get a bomb up there. I go right here. Oh, that one goes... He doesn't go down, he goes left. What is my mission? Wow. There's a guy right there too. I have no freaking clue. We need a bomb. Can I throw a bomb in there? Yes. That is not how you're supposed to do it. You know what? But I don't care. Get me out. Don't care. Don't care. Get me out. Stage 10 with 7 lives. Super speed run. 20 seconds. Okay. God, come on. Ah, I see it. Pull slow. That jump is really awkward. Okay, we're gonna try and cheese it. Hopefully there's enough time. There's not. Had to turn back, had to turn back, had to be done. Had to be done, had to be done. Oh, man. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, God. Stage 11 with 4 lives. Hey, it's a new record for the 1 life challenge, I think. I don't think we got this far last time. Ooh. Oh, what? Oh. Okay, I see. Ow. Wow. That was close. Oh God. Uh-oh. No! Oh my god, please. Don't do that. Checkpoint. 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 No! Thank God for the checkpoint. Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay. What the heck, dude? Excuse me. I already got. Stupid plan. Get out of here. Home free, ladies and gentlemen. Home free. We cannot be stopped. Stage 12 with 5 lives. Slightly embarrassing. Slightly. Just a pinch. Called the Air Show. Interesting name. Whoa. Okay. Plenty of power-ups. Hopefully another one. Checkpoint. Power up. Good, 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 good. Easy peasy. Alright, I'm calling the shot now. Either we die, or we complete 15 stages. Whatever happens first. If we complete 15, I consider this a win. Course 01, puzzle solving, short and sweet. Uh-oh. 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 Whoa.
Reporting in.
Oh. Crap. Get that. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna reset that because we messed it up. Checkpoint. Whoa. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Wait. Hey. Did we need that? Whoa. Dude. Oh boy. That's not good. Excuse me, Boom Boom. Could you maybe come down here? Ooh. Oh god, I suck. I suck. Dude. Alright, we'll take it. Get me out of here. Flying Boom Boom. What a nightmare. Hey. Aw, dude. Hold on. Hold on. We can do it. We can do it. Yeah, get that one up. Stage 14 with 6 lives. Can we get to 15? I don't know. Maybe. Huh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, if we do that... Can I make that? Freaking conveyors, dude. Oh my god, freaking conveyors. Chill. God. Not a place you want to be. I can tell you that. Alright, whatever. It's probably better to start over. Alright, if I jump here and then just kick it, but stand like right in between. Yeah. Checkpoint. Okay. Right on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Checkpoint. I think that's it. No one-ups. 5 lives going into stage 15. The arbitrary cutoff point for success. Can we do it? Stage 15. With 5 lives. Short and sweet. Themed. 3D world looks like garbage. Yep, definitely looks like garbage. I don't know what I'm going for. Definitely looks like garbage, though. This much we know. Oh, I suck. Crap. Dang it. It's not over. What about... Oh. Whoa. Watch out. Whoa. Whoa. I don't like this ride, man. I don't like this ride. Whoa. Wow. Hey. Thank you. Whoa. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Watch out. Catsuit. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Good while it lasted, I guess. Uh-oh. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Can we make that? What? Dude, don't jump like a wuss. Come on. No, let's go over the top. Seems good. Seems good. End of the... Wait, key. Do we need it? Do we need it? Do we need it? What if it's a trap? I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Aw. Oh, nice. Woohoo! No! The very beginning. I think we can make it. Check it out. It's actually a pretty quick stage. Even the subworld, I can fly through it. See? I can almost die too. No more key door. I don't like it. You know? Not a fan. It's gonna do the old-fashioned way. Whoa. 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 Alright. 15 levels. Still alive. We cannot be defeated. You know what? The entire board is 16 levels. So I say we gotta do one more. Complete the board. Reach the goal after defeating 72 Goombas. Fine. I guess. actually. You gotta be careful because they walk into each other and turn around. Biggest risk. Just a few more. Do you need all of them? How do you get the ones underneath the spike tops? 3 more. 3 more. How do I get the last 2? How do I kill those ones? I need a power up or something. E-doors honestly don't look super promising. What do I do? Pipe goes nowhere. Pipe goes nowhere. Pipe goes nowhere. How do we kill the last 2? They've got protection. Can't go into key door. I can't kill him, but there's no way. What the heck? Ah, of course. I was like, where's the hidden power up? We all know you're hiding something. Just cough it up already, you dirty, disgusting monster. Freaking this guy. Yeah, you can't take it from us, man. We are completing this challenge. All right, we did it. 16 levels, which is a whole world in expert. So we open up the next world. So this is an interesting scenario. We have not been defeated. Will we be defeated eventually? Probably, maybe. I mean, you never know. This was a pretty cool run. It's gonna be a long ass video though. I probably won't be able to pick up this exact run because I'm currently doing a tournament that involves playing Endless Expert, which means I'm gonna have to start a new run and overwrite this one. Just to let you guys know, you can check out the full Mario Maker 2 playlist in the card somewhere, like in that direction probably. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Peggy 16.
This is not a general discussion thread. If you wish to chat, please confine it to the rest of the boards. Thank you.
This is how forum user Ascadia started his post on the PlayStation forums just one day
What
after
does he
Christmas
even mean
2007.
with foreign?
The thread was called Quest for the Last Big Secret, Mysteries of Shadow of the Colossus. He continued,
Fumito Ueda is infamous for his attention to the most minute, intricate detail. Such appears to be the case with most of the Forbidden Lands. Ruins lay toppled in the most likely angle. Coastlines bear signs of erosion. Even the dress on Mono's lifeless body is gently pushed back and forth by the wind. It is this same attention to detail, however, that would be the inattentive gamer's downfall.
In his 1,000-word first post, Ascadia laid out what he called the theory of intersecting points. In the opening of the 2005 PS2 game, a narration describes the origins of the game's world as the resonance of intersecting points. Most assumed that this, like much of the game, was simply metaphorical, but Ascadia thought differently. He identified 4 locations in the game's world, illustrated as glyphs on tiles in the central temple. He placed those locations on a map, and, like the opening voiceover instructed, found the resonance of intersecting points. This, he said, was the clue to the game's final secret. The thread opened simply enough. The first response asks if it's possible to shine a light from Wander's sword directly onto the intersection of those points. A few later, a poster asks if it's possible to use a unique item for anything. The thread picks up steam with more people theorizing about unorthodox elements of the game's geometry, and about 5 pages later, Ascadia summarizes what they found, what they need to do, and what it could all mean in the context of this last great secret. In his summary, his enthusiasm is obvious.
I think we're really close to figuring this out, my friends. Just a bit more.
thread Quest for the Last Big Secret Mysteries of Shadow of the Colossus is 562 pages long, or 5,662 individual posts. The first post was in December of 2007, the last was in March of 2016. The thread could fill a book. In fact, one of the forum members claims to have had it printed and bound.
I know it seems kind of silly, but has anyone tried doing all the things they've previously tried on their 16th playthrough?
Forum user Snoozy wondered this on January 21st, 2008, and the suggestion is both absurd and entirely in line with the hundreds of questions that were rolling into the thread. Snoozy's idea, like many of them, makes a sort of twisted sense. There were, after all, 16 Colossi in the game. 16 was clearly an important number in the world of Shadow of the Colossus, and the game's last big secret would obviously be well hidden, so why not? Games have hidden secrets obscenely well in the past. From the first Easter egg in Adventure to the secret characters in Mortal Kombat.
Earn a double flawless victory without blocking once and then perform a fatality. In addition, the player must be at the pit stage and a flying object must appear in the background sailing in the sky past the moon.
The quest to find hidden content is almost as old as the medium itself. Especially in the 21st century, Easter eggs have been in an arms race against the hive mind of the internet. Developers can hide content deeper and deeper within a game, but devoted fans with infinite time between them will almost always find it. To really hide an Easter egg requires an almost imperceptible trail of breadcrumbs. Previous to Shadow of the Colossus, Fumito Ueda and his team made Ico, a melancholy game about a boy and a girl escaping from a castle together. Ico was understated, minimalist, cohesive. Ico also had a lightsaber. Did you know Ico has a lightsaber? And it's not just that. To get the lightsaber, you have to take this ball and shoot some freaking hoops, and when you make it, the laser sword gets chucked through the window with all the grace of an empty soda can. So there wasn't quite evidence for a last secret in Colossus, but there was a lot of evidence-adjacent material. There was a mythical interview that Ueda did in which he said there was still more to be found in the game. Or at least that's what people in the forum said. The thread was moving so fast in the early days that sources were just kinda left behind. But more than anything, Shadow of the Colossus just feels like a game that harbors mysteries. Why build endless acres of brilliantly realized nature, then fill them with nothing? On a standard playthrough of the game, you'll barely see half of the Forbidden Lands. I, someone who's played this game more times than I can count, still find myself in places and think, I don't think I've ever been here before. With the immensity and detail of the world, it seems almost inevitable that there are things that have yet to be found. As Ascadia said,
it is this same attention to detail, however, that would be the inattentive gamer's downfall.
And secrets had already been found in the game, ones that seemed to point to some deeper mystery. For instance, the secret garden. Now, the existence of the garden wasn't a secret, it features prominently in the game's final cutscene, but with enough stamina, an amount that could really only be achieved by multiple playthroughs of the game, you could climb up the outside of the temple, an agonizingly long climb, and reach this garden. In the garden, you'll come across the same fruits found in the game's wider world, but these fruits would permanently harm your vitality instead of helping it. From this garden, you could run across the bridge that spans a full half the world in length. After reaching the end, you could even see out into the lands beyond. A powerful wind would always blow you back. And even within this secret, there were further secrets. There was a demo of Shadow of the Colossus, and this demo also contained the garden, but in the demo, the garden was different and weird. In the main game, the garden holds nothing but pure nature. In the demo's garden, there was also a headless body. These discoveries were all known about before Ascadia's thread, but you can see the logic in thinking there must be more. Why hide the garden so completely if there was nothing to do there? Why allow us to get so tantalizingly close to leaving the Forbidden Lands? Why the hell did the demo have a headless body? Furthermore, there are the extra items from the game's time attack mode. After beating the game once, players could attempt to slay each Colossus under a strict deadline. Each pair of Colossi defeated, the game would award a new item, and some of these were fairly straightforward. A mask that did more damage, or a map that showed the locations of all the game's fruit. Others were significantly more unusual. bomb arrows, a harpoon, a sword that reflected the sun even in the dark, a parachute that, if used correctly, could give a player a much farther jump than normal. Maybe most noteworthy of all was the Queen's Sword, a clear reference to Eco and that game's arch-villain. These items all held gameplay benefits, sure, but for players who had proven themselves able to slay every Colossus in record time, the ability to kill slightly more efficiently seemed anticlimactic. There had to be something more, right? With all this wind at their backs, a growing number of players scoured the minutiae of Colossus's world. Although Ascadia had named the thread, it took a couple more months for someone, a forumite named Midsize D, to find a true name for themselves.
Keep on scouring the land. I have full faith in you, the Secret Seekers.
Of all the ideas thrown out, Ascadia's original theory of intersecting points still feels the most solid. In the Secret Garden, as well as the outside of the temple and other stonework in the game, he identified 4 glyphs that corresponded to places in the world. Sort of. Each one is heavily abstracted and shown from directly above, but his illustrations are convincing. This one could be the 2 tall spires that Wander walks between when first entering the Forbidden Lands. This one shows the wall of columns in the 15th Colossus's arena. When taken together, the glyphs form a perfect cross, and the intersection of the cross lies directly over the sunken lake bed in which you fight Celosia, the game's 11th boss. Celosia is unique for a number of reasons. It's by far the smallest Colossus you fought. The fight takes place at the bottom of a deep pit, the only one of its kind in the game. To defeat it, you have to use a blazing torch, the only time you use a temporary item like this. Of course, none of this was as enthralling as the massive door in the back of the arena, bricked up and endlessly curious. It's a genuinely compelling theory, based on just enough evidence to seem like an intentional treasure map. Game design is typically utilitarian by necessity. Making a game is hard and expensive. You don't build a giant stone door for no reason, right? But just as soon as Ascadia posted his theory, the thread was inundated by other questions and theories, many of which seemed equally valid. What were those rings in the desert, and why were they positioned in such a specific way? That beach, the one that looks like it's from Eco, that has to be related somehow. As a matter of fact, is that the castle from Eco in the distance as seen from the top of the bridge? And the hole that Dorman speaks through, why can't that be seen from the Secret Garden? These unanswered questions form one of the pillars of Shadow of the Colossus's design. You are meant to feel like a stranger in a strange land, and the game's sparse dialogue provides character motivations rather than a comprehensive backstory. And because of how little text there is, everything could be something. A decade ago, I remember reading a 25,000-word plot and theory analysis on GameFAQs, one that sought to find answers for questions like, why is Wander's horse so big? And does Mono become the queen in Eco? Of course, there's virtually no evidence to base anything on, but these conversations led to some legitimately moving theories. Wander's horse is too big for him. But what if their mismatch is because they've been bonded since birth, growing and learning together and forming a connection far more important than any size discrepancy? There's no evidence to discredit this reading, and it makes many of the game's climactic beats hit even harder. But there's no getting around it. The Secret Seekers didn't want interesting headcanon. They wanted substance. They wanted something huge. They wanted a Colossus. It's well documented that Fumito Ueda originally planned 48 giants to battle in the game before cutting it down to 24 and then 16. Was it that inconceivable that Shadow of the Colossus could contain one more for the most dedicated of players? Several months in, the theories were getting wilder. Flight became an obsession for some by careful use of the parachute item, for others by grabbing onto the feet of a bird and hoping. Players obsessed with the desert rings noticed that the sword stuck in the sand the same way it's stuck in a Colossus. Was there some hidden button to hit in the dunes? Disputes among seekers occasionally broke out on the forum. Some explored higher and farther than ever by exploiting glitches in the game's physics system, while others argued that Ueda would never have required a glitch to find the last great secret. But overall, attitudes remained remarkably positive, like a doomsday cult that had their faith redoubled with every faulty prediction. The thread looked to any source for legitimacy. One user, Chango Martinez, noticed that they had been awarded Post of the Week on the PlayStation forums. That has gotta be some kind of hint from Sony, right? Perhaps the most esoteric rabbit hole the Secret Seekers fell down was that of literary illusion, and this was a topic of discussion since the very beginning of the thread. Ascadia's original post features this impressive gauntlet of biblical and gamic connections.
In the Bible, in Job 41, a creature called the Leviathan is described. Some translations say whale, although the text clearly calls it a sea serpent. So, whale, Leviathan, and serpent are all used interchangeably. This is relevant because defeating a certain number of colossi on hard time attack unlocks the Harpoon of Thunder. This is important because when Dorman is describing Hydrus, he also says a ripple of thunder lurks underwater. The Harpoon's namesake could very well be a direct reference to Hydrus. It is also apparent that Hydrus is meant to resemble a sea serpent.
As the thread's pages escalated into the double, then triple digits, the number of possible connections to other myths and stories escalated as well. One user asked if they could scald Hydrus with the burning stick just as Hercules defeated the Hydra. Another, Super Yorda, found inspiration in the stories of giants in Cornwall by 19th century English writer Robert Hunt. In one such story, the key to a giant's castle was hidden at the end of a narrow path only accessible at low tide. A narrow path, low tide, sounds like the sunken lake bed you fight Celosia in. There was undeniably some level of animosity towards the naysayers. Every couple of pages, someone would pop up in the thread to say, "Hey, I love this game as much as you do, but you're wasting your time here. There's nothing left." And these sentiments would be met with strong rebukes that no, there was something. In fact, there was a lot of evidence that there was something, and if they weren't there to help, they could get out. My favorite one of these interactions is startlingly self-aware. User JokazWild2 writes,
"After 3 years, you would think someone would have found it by now. What makes you all think this is even real? That there really is a big secret? I guess I just need some convincing. I see all these theories, but has anyone actually found anything more than a theory?"
And almost immediately, Crocodog responds,
"If you want to believe it, don't come to the thread. It's the same thing with a church. If you don't believe in God, don't come. No one wants you here if you're just going to say, proof, I want proof. Just leave the ones who want to search for the secret search. Whether or not it exists, it does not matter. They have something to believe in, and that is all they need. If you think the secret seekers are wasting their time, then that is nice for you. Goodbye."
They have something to believe in, and that is all they need. What an unbelievably self-aware thing to say, right? The Secret Seekers were still going 100+ pages in with no new evidence, but they believed. Is it going too far to say that these Seekers embodied the same mentality as Wander, the protagonist of Colossus? Refusing to take the obvious answer, digging deeper and deeper into the unknown to find a truth they demanded exist? On August 28, 2008, a new user named Peekall appeared on the thread with an enigmatic first post. A link to a YouTube video on his own account saying, "Watch this, guys, you'll find it quite interesting." The YouTube channel has since been terminated, but it's obvious from the forum's reaction that Peekall's discoveries were different than the thousands of previous posts. He was standing in impossible locations, clipping through impenetrable walls, throwing himself all over the map. Peekall was emulating. And for the Church of the Secret Seekers, Peekall was at once an unbelievable gift and a crisis of faith. Because for the first time, they had someone who could actually pull back the curtain. The thread had been chipping away for months and months at the most obstinate pieces of the game's geometry, and now Peekall, like a god, could walk through solid rock and prove definitively that there was nothing. We have to finally face the music. There is no 17th Colossus. There's nothing beyond the door in Celosia's arena, no way to ride a hawk to the top of the Shrine of Worship. The mythical interview with Ueda never materialized. But does that mean there's no last great secret? Well, here's the thing. Did Pikal kill the god of the Secret Seekers cult? Kinda, yeah. But what he offered instead was almost as good. Boundless technical information about the world of Shadow of the Colossus. Pikal was quickly joined by the still active Nomad Colossus, and together they comprehensively mapped the Forbidden Lands in a way that had never been done before. There was disappointment. Sure, it turns out that the theory of intersecting points was a bust, and the Dorman hole didn't hide much of anything. But there's amazing stuff, too. Far outside the bounds of the game, Pikal found an enormous dam, beautifully constructed and entirely unused. Nomad went on to discover mountain ranges, plateaus, great glitchy plains, and expanses of oceans. Things never before seen. And the beautiful thing about that original forum thread is it kept going. For hundreds of pages it kept going. Some still hoped for the last great secret, but most everyone was really in it for the knowledge now, to put together every last piece of data possible on this piece of art they all loved so much. Shadow of the Colossus kept on giving far after its creators ever expected it to. I adore the dedication. I especially love all those attempts to connect it to the Bible, to Hercules, to Robert Hunt, because although they didn't ultimately result in a 17th Colossus, that's literary analysis, baby. That's basically all I do on this channel. People pay schools thousands of dollars to get classes in making these kinds of connections, and here are forum users with a Crash Bandicoot icon learning how to do it with a PS2 game. Nomad Colossus, probably most dedicated of anyone, has unearthed an incredible wealth of information on the game. He's found the probable locations of all 24 originally planned Colossi. He's investigated demo discs, unearthed unused items. His plotting of the geography is so complete that the PS4 remake of the game even used his videos for reference footage. And when the game came out, Bluepoint, the team that made it, actually thanked him in the credits. Special thanks, Nomad Colossus. And the 79 steps to enlightenment? Whoa, look, we've gone down this road before. That last search was fun, for sure, but let's not go jumping to conclusions about random numbers. We've been burned before. But, like, if they were, that... Okay, fuck it, what are the 79 steps? Hidden around the Forbidden Lands, newly realized in pristine current-gen graphics, are tiny gold sparks, fireflies maybe, or elusive coins. Get near enough to one and you'll get a subtle wind chime sound. Get closer and you can collect it. Not marked on the map, not referenced in any game text, but they're there. Finding even one feels like a freak accident. Nomad Colossus and the 79 steps to enlightenment. For one final time, scour the Forbidden Lands, chart every cave, scale every mountain, every toppled tree matters, every twist of the coast. This was it. 13 years later, 560 pages of forum threads, every square foot of this beautiful barren landscape examined, and at the end of it all, 79 steps to enlightenment. To open this never open door, to descend into this untouched chamber below the shrine of worship. Take a minute to reflect on the fact that this is exactly what the Secret Seekers wanted. Just a little more, just one final mystery to solve. Take a minute more to think about Ascadia, Pikal, Nomad Colossus, all the hundreds of others whose commitment and hopes and passions made this possible. This chamber is a manifestation of that continued will. Here is a community that was so willing to just believe that more than a decade on, a group of developers took their energy and harnessed it into something real.
Cool.
And what is the last great secret?
It's a lightsaber
with a throne and a sword. It's not that much. But also, it's everything.
What a sweet story.
Bei Hyundai treiben wir den Fortschritt für Sie voran.
Shut
Deshalb
up.
haben wir ein Fahrzeug entwickelt.
Well, it looks like that PlayStation 5 development kit.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Power mark looms over you. Stray. See how close they can get.
fly true. Hidden. Make it count.
An enemy has been slain. My aim is steady. Do not confuse mercy for never lose focus. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Crap.
Stand together. Take the high ground. I do my best work from afar. See how close
An enemy has been slain.
Only need one shot. Let fly.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Strike quickly. Arrows fly true. The right.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Make it count. No one escaped my aim. I won't miss. Faster than my arrow, I think. Press on.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
We know your name.
We have always known it.
We must press on. Steady.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed.
I always take the high ground.
Shut down.
Do my best. United, we are strong.
Legendary. Double kill. Legendary. destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Strike quickly.
Legendary. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Not confess mercy for
Idiot.
Well, it looks like the PlayStation 5 development kit or the PlayStation 5 pictures that we saw appear online through that patent are actually real. I know it's very funny to think about how this got out there, but it seems more and more likely based on everything that's been going on. What you're seeing in front of you, which is an artist's rendering of the PlayStation 5 patent, the schematics that were put out there that people got a hold of, took a look at. We believe it's a dev kit mostly because we had a developer actually confirm that it was a dev kit. Strangely, I don't know why that happened. I don't know why they felt the need to say it. Maybe they were just thinking it and they were like, oh, I know what that is. That's a dev kit. We have a couple of those in the office. They said that online. And what was really funny is when they said this, which we could pull this up right here. Dave went ahead and saved that. Super Metal Dave. When they said that, they said it's a dev kit. We have some in the office. Sony patent shows, PS5, all that stuff. Yeah, so it's pointing out and saying, oh yeah, we have those in the office. We're working on those now. Now, Sony, of course, has PlayStation 5 dev kits out there. The first parties have them. From what I've heard, some third parties have them at this time, and everyone's currently working on PlayStation 5 games, and that's kind of why you don't really see a lot from Sony right now. It's just, they're working on the next generation. We expect them to take 2020 and use that as the build up into the holiday to then release the PlayStation 5. Nothing surprising there, I would say. But what's interesting about this is that's Matthew Stott at MattStott72. Well, Sony must not have been happy about this because their Twitter is gone. It doesn't exist anymore. The tweet was pulled and then the entire account has been scrubbed. It's gone. And that's just, we talk about the Nintendo ninjas. Well, these are the Sony ninjas, I guess, coming in and doing the exact same thing. But real quick before we start here, I did start a second channel. I'll have it down in the description. You'll check it out. It's just called Spawnwave Plus. If you want to go check it out there. I wanted to make a second channel just in case there are days where there is a ton of stuff to talk about. I can just drop some fun things on there. Might not all be video game stuff. It could be things about like how Spider-Man is in and out of the MCU, it seems. It's all over the place there. It could be different things of pop culture. It could also just be video game stuff too, though. But I didn't want to just completely destroy people's sub boxes for people who didn't want anything other than news segments and stuff that's going on. But if you want to check it out, head on over there. It's linked down below. So this is interesting because now we have actual renderings seemingly of it. Here is the dev kit. This was shared on Twitter by Andrew Marmo. These are from the actual patents that